What happened on 7 October and the 7th of October? A significant event occurred. It was a Saturday, which is the Jewish Sabbath day, and it marked the end of the week-long Jewish festival of Sukkot. It was also a day after the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. On that day, Hamas and other Palestinian armed groups initiated Operation al-Aqsa Flood. This operation comes after the announcement by the Qassam Brigade's commander
Me to understand their time is up and they can't keep going without consequences. We are announcing an operation called Al-Aqsa Floods. In the first part of it, 5,000 rockets have been fired. It is the time to unite.
This is a coordinated assault that involved land and air attacks on multiple border areas of Israel. At 6 a.m., an extensive air assault was launched, including rocket attacks on coastal towns like Ashdod, Ashkelon, and as far north as Tel Aviv, which is approximately 70 kilometers north of Gaza. It is estimated that between 3,000 to 5,000 rockets were launched on that first day. Approximately 1,000 Hamas militants breached the security barrier. At several positions, they reportedly entered through hang gliders and began to dismantle electric fences and walls using explosives. Bulldozers were used to create space for more fighters to enter Israel in several places. Following the initial entry attack, militants attacked the Israeli Defense Forces (IDF) southern Gaza headquarters and overran multiple military and police facilities. They moved quickly through the border area, reaching up to 14 miles from the border. Other militants attacked towns, kibbutzim, and, in response, the IDF announced Operation Iron Swords to retake territory from Hamas. Fighting broke out at multiple locations along the Gaza-Israel border, including in the town of Sderot, where Hamas militants seized the local police station. Clashes between the IDF and Hamas continued through Monday, the 9th of October, as militants holed up in several locations east of Gaza, engaged in gun battles with Israeli forces. What has happened since? The IDF began striking compounds believed to house Hamas leadership, the Gaza Strip, as well as civilian areas. Israeli fighter jets targeted over 1,000 locations, including a radio station, residential buildings, and mosques. Airstrikes heavily damaged the town of Beit Hanun, in Gaza's northeast corner. An airstrike on a market area in the Jabaliya refugee camp, just north of Gaza City, reportedly resulted in the deaths of over 50 people on the 9th of October. Outside of Gaza, clashes were reported in the West Bank, with at least 11 people killed in fighting between Palestinian militants and Israelis, to attempted knife attacks and shootings involving unarmed Palestinians engaged in rioting. The IDF and Lebanese Hezbollah also exchanged artillery fire. Across the border between Israel and Lebanon, Palestinian Islamic Jihad (PIJ) fighters attempted to infiltrate Israel from the northern border with Lebanon, and Israel responded with helicopter strikes, killing several militants. Israel prepared for war, mobilizing up to 300,000 reservists and evacuating settlements near the Gaza border. The IDF formally declared war against Hamas on Sunday, and on Monday, the Israeli Defense Minister announced a total blockade, including food and fuel restrictions and cutting off Gaza from electricity supplies.